Hey everybody, welcome back. Are you moving to Abilene? But maybe you don't necessarily want to live in Abilene specifically. There's a small town that's about 15 to 20 minutes east of Abilene that a lot of people moving here end up falling in love with. And that town is Clyde, Texas. I'm Zach Vines with Vines Realty Group, your local real estate expert. And the purpose of this channel is to be your #1 resource for all things Abilene and the local real estate market. So like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment with any questions we can answer, and to get connected to me and my team, you can text me directly or fill out the form in the description below. Now, Clyde is not trying to be a big city. You're not going to find high-rise apartments or huge shopping centers, but what you will find is a slower pace of life, a strong sense of community, and homes that often come with more space than what you'd find inside of Abilene. And here's the thing, a lot of people moving to this area don't even consider Clyde at first. But once they see it, it becomes something they quickly start considering. So in this video, we're going to break down what it's actually like living in Clyde, Texas, the types of homes you can buy, what the real estate market looks like, and be sure to stick around to hear some of the local spots people love. As I mentioned, Clyde sits about 15 minutes east of Abilene, right along I-20. Which is one of the biggest advantages of living there in Clyde. You get the benefit of a small town living, but you're still close enough to Abilene for work, shopping, restaurants, hospitals, and everything else that you need on a regular basis. Because of that, Clyde tends to attract people who work in Abilene but don't want to deal with the busyness of the city. It's also a great option for families who want a quieter environment or buyers who are looking for more space and their dollar to be stretched a little further. With population of around 4,000 people, Clyde has the true small town feel where people know each other, community events matter, and life moves a little bit at a slower pace. So let's talk about the housing market in Clyde, because this is usually one of the biggest factors for people that are considering the area. In general, Clyde is one of the more desirable small towns around Abilene when it comes to real estate. One thing buyers tend to like about Clyde is that your money often stretches further than it does in certain parts of Abilene. It's also more common to find larger lots, properties with acreage, or homes that include shops or additional buildings. Because of its location and steady growth, homes in Clyde tend to stay in demand. When a well-priced home hits the market, it usually doesn't last long, especially if it offers space or updated features. One of the strengths of Clyde is the variety of homes you can find, depending on what you're looking for. You have established neighborhoods with homes that often have been updated over time, and then you have neighborhoods with new construction homes that offer open floor plans and modern finishes. Builders in the Clyde area often have the ability to work with larger lots, which gives these homes a little more breathing room compared to those within the city of Abilene. And then you can't forget about the acreage property, which is where Clyde really stands out. For buyers wanting that country feel without being too far from the city of Abilene, Clyde checks a lot of the boxes. And now for another major reason people choose Clyde, it's the school system and overall community feel. Clyde ISD is known locally as a strong small town district with a lot of community involvement. In towns like this, schools become a big part of everyday life. Friday night football, school events, and activities tend to bring people together and create a small sense of connection. For families coming from larger cities, this is often one of the biggest lifestyle changes in a good way. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking, because when people hear small town, one of the first questions is usually, what is there actually to do? And while Clyde definitely keeps things simple, there are a few local spots that really stand out that have become the city's hidden gems. Jitter's Coffee Shop is a brand new gym in Clyde, Texas. And of course, it has coffee, but they also have snow cones and sweet treats. So you can start your day there, meet up with friends, or have casual business conversations. It has that classic small town coffee shop feel where you'll see familiar faces and people catching up regularly. Places like Jitter's aren't just coffee shops, they become part of the daily rhythm of the town. Another local favorite is Pizza House. This is one of those spots that locals talk about all the time, and even Abilenians will take a drive out just to get a slice. It's a laid-back place where families, students, and friends gather to grab pizza and just hang out. Beyond that, Clyde has parks and outdoor spaces where families can spend time, and because you're surrounded by rural areas, it's easy to enjoy things like fishing, hunting, or just having space to be outside. And if you ever feel like you need more options, Abilene is just a short drive away, giving you access to restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and much more. So who is Clyde actually a good fit for? From what we see, it's a great option for families who want a smaller school environment, buyers looking for more space or land, and people who prefer quieter neighborhoods, as well as anyone who works in Abilene but doesn't want to live in the middle of the city. If you value slower pace of life, a strong sense of community, and having a little more room to spread out, Clyde is definitely a place worth considering. At the end of the day, Clyde isn't trying to compete with bigger cities. What it offers instead is space, community, and a lifestyle that feels a little more relaxed while still being close to everything Abilene has to offer. You have solid housing options, opportunities for land and acreage, a strong community feel, and local spots like Jitter's Coffee. And if you're about to be moving this way, be sure to watch this video about what to know before you buy here in Abilene. And I'll see you in the next video.